Welcome to this edition of MRI's Dynamic Seminar Series. In this session, we will discuss MRI's leading creatine technology. After a brief review of creatine functionality, we will reveal the unique capabilities of CE2 Platinum, CE2 High Def, and Anabolic Switch. Creatine is a naturally occurring molecule in the body. Its job is to help generate short burst energy for muscle contractions. It supports the actual process of muscle contractions through the rapid replenishment of ATP molecules. ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate, a high-energy molecule required to drive muscle activity. ATP is comprised of a special molecule called adenosine bound to three phosphate molecules by high-energy bonds. During muscle contractions, the high-energy bonds are broken, releasing energy. The energy released from ATP drives the interaction between actin and myosin fibers, the actual contractile proteins in muscle tissue. For this reason, ATP molecules are sometimes called the energy machines of muscle. However, just like other machines, ATP requires fuel. And here's where creatine comes in. Creatine is stored in muscle cells as phosphocreatine, a creatine molecule bound to a phosphate. Creatine's job is to quickly replace phosphate fuel to replenish ATP. Maybe the best way to demonstrate this is with an animation. So let's take a journey deep inside of a muscle, all the way down to the innermost workings of a single muscle fiber. Here we find the actin and myosin filaments. When an impulse from the nervous system reaches these fibers, they interact and a pulling action occurs. However, this interaction is more of a twitch than a full contraction. And here's where ATP comes into play. ATP energy breaks the actin-myosin connections so that another series of pulling can begin along the strands. Now, let's have a closer look at how creatine and ATP actually work. Creatine's job is to replenish available ATP molecules with more fuel, phosphates. However, there is only a very limited supply of naturally occurring phosphocreatines available. Now here's why supplemental creatine is such a big deal. When you supplement with creatine, you are essentially supersaturating your cells with much greater reserves of available fuel. Simply put, this may keep the ATP machines running longer. This may equate to greater burst power output and the ability to squeeze out a few more reps. There are many forms of supplemental creatines available on the market today. However, as usual, MRI set out to break the industry mold. The result of their scientific quest was creatine ethyl ester hydrochloride, a true industry breakthrough. Ethyl ester and hydrochloride molecules are highly membrane permeable. Simply put, this may allow these molecules and their bound creatines to rapidly slip through the digestive system for highly efficient delivery into the bloodstream. This may allow for faster and greater availability of creatine for delivery and uptake into muscles over other forms of creatine, such as creatine monohydrate. And that was a brief scientific look at why CE2 Platinum took the supplement world by storm. This is pure ethyl ester creatine hydrochloride, MRI's original rapid absorption ester creatine. CE2 Platinum delivers accelerated creatine absorption and availability. In fact, you get creatine absorption and availability in minutes, not hours. Better yet, users report no water retention with CE2 Platinum. This means no bloating for a lean, defined physique. For maximum benefit, consume 4 caplets of CE2 Platinum daily. On training days, consume 1 serving 30 minutes prior to exercise. On non-training days, consume 2 caplets in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. CE2 High Def was the very first thermogenic creatine complex. This is a body-perfect creatine that combines rapid absorption technology with a potent thermogenic compound called thermo-RK. The thermo-RK is a unique compound that helps to break down, mobilize, and burn fat without the harsh stimulation experienced with other thermogenic compounds. The combination of ethyl ester creatine and thermo-RK may help to increase strength in both fast-twitch and slow-twitch muscle fibers. For maximum benefits, consume 4 caplets of CE2 High Def daily. Use 2 caplets in the morning and 2 caplets in the afternoon. On training days, use one portion 30 minutes prior to exercise. It may be best to avoid CE2 high def within 1 to 2 hours before bed, as the thermo-RK's thermogenic effect may cause sleeplessness with some individuals. For those seeking maximum size and strength, MRI formulated Anabolic Switch, the ultimate creatine for size. Anabolic Switch incorporates a multiphasic anabolic creatine formula that is comprised of 7 distinct forms of creatine. Additionally, Anabolic Switch is enhanced with beta alanine and 8 essential amino acids, including the branched chain amino acids. This may help to minimize muscle catabolism while supporting enhanced anabolism. Animax 24 is the sequential wave delivery technology in Anabolic Switch. Because each creatine may become available at varying rates, a wave effect of sustained creatine delivery may be produced. This increases the potential for prolonged anabolism. For maximum benefits, mix 1 serving of Anabolic Switch in 8 ounces of cold water and consume immediately. Use 2 servings daily. On training days, take 1 serving before exercise and 1 serving post-exercise. On non-training days, use 1 serving in the morning and 1 serving 12 hours later. For best results, cycle Anabolic Switch on for 4 weeks and off for 2 weeks. We hope you have enjoyed this program and have gained valuable understanding of creatine and why MRI offers the absolute best creatine-based products in the industry. Ultimately, we hope this information will help you to make well-informed supplement decisions so that you may successfully achieve your fitness goals. Until next time, train hard and use the power of MRI to help you realize your full potential.